I was playing a video game and I got a pop-up for a Windows update in the middle of the video game, and I was playing PvP, and I was very mad. I said, okay, screw this, install Linux, and don't interrupt my games ever again. It was my handle that I played in Destiny, Destiny 2. Originally, when I went to different conventions, everybody would call me GloriousEggroll, and then it got a little bit long in the tongue, and then they started just calling me Eggy, so kind of stuck since then, so all my friends just call me Eggy. Nobara is my take on Fedora. We want to make things easier without spending so much time. A lot of people, they see Linux and they're like, oh yeah, sure, you can game on Linux, but it takes a lot of time and tinkering. It's like, these days, no, it really doesn't. Originally started because I wanted a way for my dad to run games. My dad, he's an old gamer. And all he does is he works, he comes home, he plays PC games. One day, what happened is he had a Windows update. It borked his USB drivers to the point where they wouldn't work at all, and he called me over. I spent a weekend trying to fix it, and then at that point I said, okay, screw this. I got a list of his games and checked which ones were compatible with Linux, and then I converted him. And he's been on Linux ever since. You don't have Windows tracking everything. You don't have pop-ups all the time for certain things. You don't have blue screens and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, Windows and Linux and any other operating system that you run, you're probably going to have some kind of driver errors at some point or another. That's just, that issue is OS agnostic. Try to use Arch and try to stick with it at least for a little bit. That will teach you a lot. The absolute best place is probably Discord. I use it for Nobara, like a lot of support questions in Nobara and Proton GE. They can also find me on Twitter as well as Mastodon. For Mastodon specifically, it's Fostodon. Twitter is just @GloriousEggroll.